crime. Stay awake. Crime and psychology. We never watched this channel before, but it's called probably the dumbest killer you'll see on today's internet. We don't see a lot of dumb niggas, bro. So I need to see how this nigga's the dumbest of them all, the fairest and the dumbest of them all. Let's watch.
Talk to the guys in Tennessee. They're saying, some boys there are saying he's the guy.
This is 23-year-old Tyler Panzarella. Tyler is being investigated by the Myrtle Beach Police Department for the murder of his roommate and co-worker, Christopher Sky Bowling, whose remains were discovered just hours earlier near a haunted road in South Carolina.
They're saying that you planned this, you drove him out there, you had the gun, y'all walked out there, you shot him.
No.
So was it an accident? You shoot him by accident?
I never.
Or you just a monster and just say, hey, we're going to take you into the woods and blow your head off.
The person Tyler is pinning the blame on is Nick Henry.
Classic detectives, bro. Classic interrogation tactic.
Christopher's best friend. However, the detectives interviewed Nick as well, and he insisted that Tyler was the cold-blooded killer,
they were just telling him what they knew.
Not him.
Why did they you shot? Tyler said I shot him? Because Tyler shot him. Like, listen, bro. Like, I was telling y'all the God's honest truth. I did not do it.
You gonna lie on him?
Oh man, Nick had the gun. He's been like he scares me. That's the type of person he is.
Bro, this is why I'm not first of all, I'm not doing no crime, period. But this one I'm definitely not doing no crime with no nigga, bro. No other person, bro. Because like now you telling on me, bro, like you was quick to tell on me in 5 seconds, bro. Well, I can't even try. Everybody who said I'm not gonna see all y'all are snitching, bro. I'm not believing it. Because don't get me in that room, I'm snitching.
It's not me. I swear to God. Like, please, it wasn't me. Like, I swear to God, it wasn't me.
This is your chance. I mean, did you do it? Did you kill him?
No. I'm being 100% honest on everything. No.
I didn't do it. I swear to God, I didn't do it. I did not want none of that to happen to him. I swear to God. I swear to God on everything. I promise.
Never scared to do the crime.
Like, I'm the one who took him down there to see his kid. And now he's dead. It's not my fault. It's not my fault, bro. It's not my fault.
Okay, this isn't a fucking TV script. I forgot this is a new channel.
The drama began on August 2nd, 2020, when Chris's mother, Kelly Simmerly, reported to the police that Chris had been missing for 5 days.
Okay. Let me tell you something. I would take Burger King. And I fucking hate Burger King. You offer me some Burger King? Fuck it. I'ma eat it. I hate Burger King. I'm snitching.
This
is not
CC's. Y'all know how much I hate CC's. I'm snitching.
Like our son. This is not like Chris. This is not his personality. This is not anything like him. He would not just, disappear and without a trace. He just wouldn't. I'm worried that he is hurt. I'm worried that someone is hurting because this is out of character for my son.
The Myrtle Beach Police Department immediately launched an investigation and learned that Chris was living with his coworker, Tyler. So they went to Tyler's workplace to speak with him.
We are speaking with Tyler Panzarella. How long have you known Chris?
Not too long.
Chris was originally living in Tennessee, but he reached out to Tyler a few months ago, looking for a place to stay. He told him it would only be until he found an apartment of his own. He wanted a permanent residence to be closer to his son.
And so his son and stuff was here, so he was asking me, he's like, hey, I want to come down to Myrtle Beach and everything. Could you help me out and let me stay with you? I'll pay you rent or whatever. And I was like, yeah, no problem.
Chris's friends Bailey and Nick drove him to Myrtle Beach, and Tyler agreed that the three of them could stay at his apartment temporarily. But according to Tyler, Chris had a change of plans when he met a girl online, and he suddenly vanished.
Last time I heard from him, I think it was like the 26th, 27th, I believe it was. And then he just kept talking about like this girl he was talking about and going to like North Carolina with her. Okay,
who's the girl, do you know?
I have no idea. I don't know the specific name. And then, like, Didn't answer my phone calls or nothing, anything, nothing at all.
Do you have Bailey and Nick's numbers?
Yeah.
Apparently, Bailey and Nick went back to Tennessee shortly after Chris disappeared, so the detectives reached out to them to see if they would corroborate Tyler's story. They failed to get a hold of Bailey, but were able to speak with Nick, who also said that Chris met a girl from North Carolina and skipped town to be with her. However, this story still seemed suspicious to the detectives. Chris's family claimed that he loved his son more than anything, so why would he leave everything behind for a mysterious girl he met online? The detectives executed a search warrant for Chris's social media records and discovered nothing. After posting a video of himself by a fire on the day of his disappearance, all activity came to a halt, and they found nothing to suggest that Chris had met a girl from North Carolina. At this point, they had a strong feeling that Tyler and Nick were hiding something, so they obtained another search warrant, this time for Tyler's apartment. The detectives didn't find anything until the cadaver dog went into Chris's room and detected human remains. However, there was no body in the apartment, and just because the dog detected the smell, it didn't mean that a body was ever there. The only thing it confirmed was that Tyler had picked up the scent of a dead body somewhere, possibly on his
dogs can do that? I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised.
shoes and carried it into his house. 6 days after this search was conducted, the detectives went back to Tyler's apartment to speak with him for a second time.
Hey, Tyler, how you doing? Good. I'm Detective Eddie. This is Detective Whitmire. You mind if I step in and talk to you?
Originally, we were kind of helping the missing persons division, okay? At this point, I mean, we think that something happened to Chris. And we're obviously talking to you because you're one of the last people that saw him, okay? This is the important part, okay, for you to basically be 100% truthful and just listen to him for a second, okay? To tell us everything you know, okay? Because we think something happened here, possibly an accident, okay? And we think you know something about it. I'll tell you right now, I mean, when we came here to the search warrant, we had a cadaver dog come. The dog alerted to possible deceased person in your apartment.
But did it where? Did he, or like where? Is it just like in general? Or just like.
What I'm trying to do, I mean, I'm not playing games with you. If you're,
I'm not either.
I know. I know. What I'm saying is, I'm trying to give you every opportunity to basically tell us anything additional you may have. We need to know now because later on, when we put the puzzle together, which we're going to do, we're not going to have this conversation. Does that make sense?
Have you ever had a weapon?
It was a 9mm. But it went missing whenever Nick moved to Tennessee.
Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I had a gun, but it's randomly missing the same night the man that's missing went missing.
Okay. Do you think that Nick or Bailey would be capable of doing something to Chris?
I'm going to say Bailey.
Oh, and Nick. Oh. I don't know my characters yet. Never mind. Shut up.
I mean, just from like the way Nick talks and carries himself.
I don't know who's missing.
Maybe. Nick scares me. Okay, if I would be really honest, like, truthfully, like this one, like, he freaks me out. And so, like, he, like, said weird stuff.
She do not believe shit the nigga saying.
Like, that he might have done something. And that just scared the shit out of me. But I've never been around that. I've never, like, you know what I mean?
What did he tell you?
What was the road? What's that old haunted road? Like, Lucas Fair Road?
I never heard this story.
It's like apparently a haunted road back there. He was saying he went there and like did something or whatever. Like said he killed somebody. But like, and then that's when my gun went missing. But I don't know who it was because it scared me.
Well, hearing that story,
yeah. But
do you think it could be Chris?
I mean, now, yeah.
You trying to tell me a nigga came in and you said, "Hey, I went down a haunted road and I killed somebody," and you said, "Oh, period," and then you went to go check out gun case, and you said, "Oh my god, my gun gone." And you said, "Well, let me just keep this to myself." And then police knocking your door, and you're like, "Nah, I don't know what's going on." Right.
Honestly,
if you're,
I just had to make sure. Like your gun went missing, you didn't report it. A nigga confessed to a crime, even if you don't know who the victim is, you didn't report it. Cops came up to your door the first time, you say you ain't no shit going on. A true innocent civilian, I'll be like, thank God y'all niggas are here, bro. Thank God y'all niggas is here, cause the shit is getting weird.
Scared of Nick or Bailey or someone else, or, you know, the best thing you do if you want to help yourself out is tell the truth. So, did you see Chris dead at any point? Okay. Can you tell us what happened?
They just told me to go there. He thought we were just gonna go do some like haunted stuff, or like by that road or whatever. So like we went there, and then like he had my gun or whatever, and then just like he had like
Water.
Nick shot Chris. Where? Then what happened?
Shaking, scared.
I would do pickle juice because I love pickle juice. Don't tip me with a good time.
I don't know if he's gonna shoot me or what. I don't know. Like this was like a scary.
I completely understand.
Despite recalling such a terrifying and life-changing moment, Tyler showed no emotion while describing it, maintaining a blank stare the entire time. Although everybody responds to trauma differently, this behavior made the detectives even more suspicious of Tyler.
So you're out there on Lucas Road. Who's with you?
I feel like it just gets to a point. Like, well, why are we freezing pickle juice? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we freezing it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you going out your way now. Just drinking from the container like a real bitch like me.
You?
Nick and Bailey.
Okay, so the four of you get out of the car, and what happens?
Just walk into the woods and just shot.
What was the conversation before the gun went off?
Nothing. We were just all walking to the woods.
So how did Nick get the gun? I mean, he just took it out of your car, or who had the gun when you guys got out of the car?
Because I was walking, and because he told me to bring it or whatever, so I was like, okay. And then he was like, hey, let me see it. And I was like, for what? He's like, I just want to shoot it or whatever. So I was like, okay.
And you gave your gun.
How far were they standing?
I like saying that.
Okay, so 6 feet, give or take, arm extended, or
Yeah.
how?
No,
No, you can. You don't have anything in your hand.
Yeah, it came out literally just like that. It came out literally just like.
Some may argue that Tyler's laughter during this demonstration is simply a natural response to break the tension in an uncomfortable situation. However, the fact that he
Oh my God! Did you see how concerned she looks? She's like, she can't believe what she hearing.
actually shot the handgun completely unprompted makes it much harder to play devil's advocate. A more sinister explanation for Tyler's laughter is that he is not just reenacting Chris's murder, he's reliving it and gaining gratification from doing so.
So did Nick
Bad
say anything
posture,
about
but
the
I
shot?
do too.
Nothing. He just was quiet, and then he was like, take this.
So he gave you back the gun?
Yeah, I didn't know what to do, so I just grabbed it and I went to the car.
If Nick handed Tyler the gun, why did Tyler not take control of the situation? Why didn't he leave Nick in the woods and go straight to the police? The detectives were not buying Tyler's story, but they played along since they still needed to locate Chris's body.
So where's his body now? Like Lucas Road somewhere?
Yeah.
You think you can get as close to the spot?
Yeah, I mean, I could probably go over you guys. Probably.
Although they didn't want to arrest Tyler for Chris's murder just yet, they couldn't risk having him flee at such a crucial point in the investigation. So, he was arrested and charged with obstruction of justice for providing a false lead and withholding information during their investigation.
He's just gonna pat you down, man.
Tyler directed the detectives and a team of officers to Gilbert Road, which used to be called Lucas Bay Road.
You got a handcuff key on your thing? Yeah. You just want to get him out and take the shackles? Huh? Swing your feet around, man. We're gonna take these leg shackles off real fast.
Tyler led the detectives down a long road and eventually ended up at a fenced-off area deep in the woods.
Yeah, you know exactly where he at too.
To the right, a little bit of that. It's kind of like saying that you're 1, 2 o'clock. I think that's about the spot then. You want to check it out?
The detective stood by Tyler while officers went into the thick brush and
familiar.
conducted a thorough search for Chris's
Nigga, it reminds you of home, nigga. You remember that exactly.
remains.
Be careful where you're stepping if there's a crime scene.
You remember what shoes he was wearing that night?
It's like blue Jordans.
In blue and white?
About 50 feet back.
The investigators had found what they were looking for. Through dental records, they were later able to confirm that the remains did in fact belong to Chris.
bro.
Tyler was escorted back to the police cruiser once again and taken to the police department for another interview.
We'll take you away
buff
where we can immediately, okay?
Why he gonna school?
Just talk to the guys in Tennessee. They're saying, them boys there are saying he's the guy.
This statement was a complete lie. Nick and Bailey hadn't been interviewed yet. In fact, both of them were still 6.5 hours away in Tennessee. The detectives wanted to see what Tyler would do if Chris's friends were pinning the blame on him, stick to his story, or confess to Chris's murder.
They saying that you planned this, you drove him out there, you had the gun, y'all walked out there, you gave the gun, you shot him.
No, I never had a problem with Chris, nothing, ever. And I'm not like that, man. I came from a good family, I promise you, man.
You see a man die, and he was like, perfect.
They say you did it.
And walked away.
No. I'm telling you, I'm a good person. I would never in my entire life, ever.
You saying you was a good guy? Why didn't you call 911 whenever you left there? You just left him out there to die.
Because I was scared, man. I didn't know what to do. I've never been around that. I've never been in that situation.
This is your chance. I mean, did you do it? Did you kill him?
No. I'm being 100% honest on everything. No.
He might have.
I told you everything that happened. No.
So was it an accident? You shoot him by accident?
I never
or you just a monster and just say, hey, we're going to take you into the woods and blow your head off.
Oh man, Nick had the gun. He's been like he scares me. He's been scaring me ever since he got that's the type of person he is.
This back and forth went on for a while, with Tyler positioning himself as a defenseless victim, even though Nick supposedly handed him the gun. So far, the detective had been playing the role of the good cop, taking everything Tyler was saying into consideration, even if it was hard to believe.
All right, Tyler, sit tight with it. We'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
But now, it was time for the bad cop to step into the ring.
All right, Tyler, this is Sergeant Lee. This is my sergeant, okay?
I've been sitting in another room listening to you, listening to everything you say. And all these guys have told me.
I'm sorry. I watched a lot of crime, obviously. Hey, and I watched a lot of crime shows too. So if the detective walked in and be like, I've been sitting back here, I've been watching you, I actually might chuckle. I would actually or smirk a little bit or smile, not because I think it's funny, but just this is what I watched in the shows. I would actually smile a little bit.
Everything that's been going on for the last 3 or 4 weeks.
I wouldn't be in no situation like this.
All right. You're how old? 23. What do you plan on doing with your
That's a hard 23. Let me tell you that.
life?
Be the best person I can be.
Really? Where do you want to be that best person?
Thanks.
Let me tell you right now, you're fixing to go to prison. Guess what's going to get done to Tyler? You're going from here, you're going to get charged with murder. You're going to be charged with killing Chris. Do you understand that? Look at me. Don't sit there and give me these crocodile tears. Tyler, don't sit here and bull me, because you don't go out to Lucas Bay Lights and bring a gun into the woods at night if you ain't got something planned. So be honest. This story, to be able to tell this story, shouldn't take you any more than 5 minutes, from beginning to end. You took your gun out of the glove box. You can smile all
I'm not smiling right now.
You're smirking.
I'm not smirking.
You took your gun out of the damn glove box. You handed it to you say you handed it to another kid, who then shot your buddy. And then you all let's just go back in the car and go back to my apartment. It takes you a month to come forward and say,
I didn't know what to do.
No, you didn't know what to do. You're a good person. But good people, you know what they don't do? They don't leave a kid to lay out in the woods to get eaten by animals.
Hello.
That's what you did.
Bow.
You've played the game in here long enough. You're involved in some that you would have never, ever been done if you were a good person.
So that's what you think. You think I'm just that type of person. And I don't know where.
Yeah, I think you're the kind of person that takes a friend out into the middle of the woods.
From what representation, though? That's what.
From your own words. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. You better talk.
And scene. And scene, bro. And scene. I know that's what that officer did when he walked out.
The detectives hoped that Sergeant Lent's intense and overwhelming style of questioning would encourage Tyler to open up to Detective DeWitt's calmer approach. However, this plan failed to elicit a confession.
Is there anything else you think of? Anything whatsoever?
You know what happened, you know what the story is, you know where the body is, and stuff like that. I made a mistake. I should have came to you guys sooner, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do.
Police?
But now I gotta live with that. There's really nothing I can do to...
Even a week after, you know what I'm saying? A month. Oh, like, okay, maybe if you called a week after, I'll still look at you sideways, but you like, I just didn't know what to do. I'm sorry I called so late. You didn't even call a month later. They came and found you because they smelled a dead body in your apartment or a dead smell in your apartment.
Get away from this, sir. I know that. I made a mistake, dude.
Mind you, somebody died.
Gotta pay for that.
Clearly, Tyler had no intention of taking responsibility for Chris's death. Although they hadn't ruled out Nick as a suspect just yet, the detectives decided to charge Tyler with murder and possession of a weapon during a violent crime. Following Tyler's arrest, the detectives told Chris's mother that her son had been murdered.
They said that, we're sorry to inform you, but your son has been killed. Okay, yeah, it hit me hard. I could not breathe. I could not catch my breath. I was shaking all over, and I just kept saying,
I thought we were about to see when she found out in real time. That always gets me.
I knew it.
Kelly was relieved to hear that Chris's killer was behind bars. But if the detectives wanted to keep Tyler locked up, they had to get Nick and Bailey's side of the story. So, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation tracked them down and brought them into one of their offices where they were confronted by the Horry County detectives, starting with Nick.
Hey, Harry.
Oh my God, you already crying!
Try to relax. Okay, we're just gonna have a conversation, all right?
Right away, the detectives believed that Nick's emotional demeanor was more appropriate for this situation than Tyler's strangely calm demeanor. However, considering Nick had over a month to prepare for this interview, it was possible that this was all an act.
All
them niggas playing this shit, bro.
Wait, but let's get have a conversation.
Mind you, unless y'all in like a gang and like somebody's gonna get back for sending your mans to jail, but that's not what y'all are claiming. Y'all don't even live in the same state with each other. As soon as you went home, you could have been like, hey, okay, listen. Some shit just went down in Florida. Okay? You didn't even do that. Like, so I'm not believing all of y'all got together and planned that poor boy's murder and left him there to die. And they all made y'all caught up.
And then we'll kind of cross that bridge when we get to it, okay? All right, Nick, so keep it real with you, okay?
Yeah.
Obviously, we're from South Carolina. I work for Horry County here in Myrtle Beach. We've been working on a case for quite some time now, okay? And we have reason to believe that you are involved in that case, okay? So we're going to go back to the night of July 27th, 2020.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Okay, just we did it.
Yeah, what?
Shot him. Please don't tell him I told you. And he told me, he was like, if you ever tell anybody else, I'm going to give you in your grandpa. Make sure you do nothing. Wait. He has my house key.
Change the law.
Go
to Walmart.
So,
Change the law.
I was in jail. So he's not a threat to your family, okay? But unfortunately, you got you wrapped up in this, okay? So we're just trying to see what you can provide to us as far as from your point of view, okay? To make sure we have the story clear. Okay? So that's what we're looking for from you.
After being assured that his grandpa was going to be safe, Nick immediately began detailing the night of the murder.
Okay, so we're in the car and we're driving through there. Baby Sky and House. Or whenever you say Sky, who's Sky? What's his real name? His Sky said something about his nephew or something like that and started making fun of him, and Tyler just looked at him like that was the last straw. They haven't really got along. We're just driving and I didn't know where the hell we were going. And his faces are so on dirt road. He's talking about some haunted or something. And everybody was just freaked out. And we started walking and we made sure he was behind him. And we all got somewhere wherever he wanted us to go to. We told him that it's a different spot. And they just used to.
So you were accomplices in the murder.
I was terrified. I didn't know if I was going to die too, and I've never seen anything like that before, and I didn't know what to do.
Nick's demeanor once again appeared genuine, aligning perfectly with the feelings that he was describing. Unlike Tyler, who claimed to be terrified but showed no signs of fear. Additionally, Nick's story was much more in-depth, while Tyler's story was surface level with very little details. However, the detectives wondered if Nick's story would change at all once he was under pressure.
So you didn't touch the body at all? No. I promise I didn't. I swear to God. Pulse, man. Just let it there. I was scared. He just popped him in front of me. So why would he say you shot him? Tyler said I shot him? Because Tyler shot him. Like, listen, bro. Like, I'm telling y'all the God's honest truth. I did not do it. He did it. And I have the proof that it was his gun. It was the first day I met him and he showed me. It was not me. I swear to God.
In one final Hail Mary, the detectives showed Nick pictures of his friend's skeletal remains.
Oh my God.
That's what y'all left in the woods right there. Yeah, what is it? Yeah, you tell me what that is. What is that? Show you a better picture. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. See that? Y'all did that. See that? Look at that.
No, you didn't.
Who's that right there? Who's this right here? Look at it. You see it? Who did that? Who is that right there?
That's God, but I didn't do it. I swear to God I didn't do it. I did not want none of that to happen to him. I swear to God. I swear to God on everything. I promise. I swear to God. Like, I'm the one who took him down there to see his kid.
And now he's dead.
It's not my
He's
fault.
dead.
It's not my fault, bro. It's not my fault.
About an hour into the interrogation, the detectives conceded.
Don't want to hear none of y'all niggas. I'm like, no. So you trying to tell me y'all all went separate ways that night and nobody could have called the police? Nobody? Dropped a message off at the door? Send a text message, told a friend to tell a friend to tell him he back? No? Okay.
That Tyler had pulled the trigger.
Did you talk to the plan with Tyler?
No. A month later?
Tyler agreed to the plan that Tyler had for this whole situation.
No. Neither did Bailey.
What percent of responsibility do you think Tyler has for this? What happened? 0 to 100? 0 being the least, 100 being the worst.
You better lie and say 100.
He's the one who
Let me ask you this. Bailey, what percentage do you think he is for this?
None. 0.
0%?
Yeah.
And what percent do you think you are related to this?
I couldn't say anything. I couldn't.
Y'all are just as guilty even if y'all didn't shoot.
What happened?
I mean, I couldn't help it. So maybe 2 or something, but I can't just stop that. Because he was gonna do that to me too. Please, it wasn't me. I swear to God, it wasn't me.
All right, this is a voluntary statement. Everything you just told us, you be writing on paper.
All right.
Take time.
Thank you.
After providing a written statement, Nick was charged with obstruction of justice for lying about Chris's whereabouts during his initial phone interview. Nick's interrogation only strengthened the detective's case against Tyler. But at this point, it was still one suspect's word against the others. At the very least, the detectives needed a tiebreaker, so they moved on to the final person who was present for Chris's murder.
He is so much smaller than I imagined. I got the Twitch ass on 0, okay? They gonna hit them bitches anyway.
Bailey.
Right down, turn your left. So here's the deal, Bailey. We ultimately know what happened to Chris. We know you were there. What we're looking for right now is to see how cooperative you're going to be with us. Because we don't need you getting in trouble just because your friends put you in a bad situation. Because nobody said you did anything, but you were there. What I need to know is, did Tyler shoot him? Or did Nick shoot him? Who shot him?
Tyler.
Tyler pulls out his gun and shoots who?
Chris.
How many shots?
Just one.
Okay. Make any direct threats to you?
I mean, he told me if something happened, he'd know.
Some other people we've spoken to said Nick shot him.
No, it wasn't. No, just because he's my friend don't mean I'm gonna stand up for him because I don't think it's right.
But you watched it and then went about today.
But it was Tyler.
Would you be willing to take a polygraph to show that you're not having fighting false information to us today?
Okay.
All right, just sit tight for me, all right?
Yes, sir.
The polygraph test results
Like,
suggested that
like, but we just had to go about our business. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, like, you know, I'm team mind your fucking business, okay? But there's some things you don't mind your business about, okay? Now, you see a nigga slip, you know, a bag of Doritos in his fucking jacket and then walk out the door. Mind your business, okay? Mind your business. Okay? You see your friend shoot a nigga in front of you and then you travel back home. Don't mind your business. Don't mind your business.
Bailey was telling the truth. As you may already know, polygraph tests are notorious in being unreliable in detecting deception. But the fact that Bailey agreed to one was a testament to his transparency with the detectives and gave him credibility as a cooperating witness.
I'm a good liar.
Furthermore, after the interview, he drew a diagram of the crime scene, showing where Tyler parked the car and where they were all standing when Chris was shot. In the end, Bailey was allowed to leave the station since he was determined to be nothing more than an innocent bystander. When Chris's mom learned that Tyler and Nick had been arrested, she was shocked since Chris only ever spoke highly of them.
Nicholas was Chris's friend for a long time. At least 5 or 6 years. Chris called them his friends. He called them his brothers. He looked up to them.
While behind bars, Tyler continued to maintain his innocence. And 2 years after being arrested, he entered an Alford plea for voluntary manslaughter. This type of plea meant that Tyler didn't admit that he was guilty, but recognized that there was enough evidence that a jury would likely convict him. He was sentenced to 20 years in prison and must serve 85% of his sentence before being eligible for supervised release. To this day, it is unclear exactly what caused him to snap. As for Nick, he pled guilty to his obstruction of justice charge and was sentenced to 10 years probation. Chris's mother continues to struggle with the loss of her son, who she describes as her best friend.
I never once questioned God why. I've learned not to do that, and I've never once blamed God for this. God did not do this to Chris, but he allowed it to happen. But my main question is why?
Unfortunately, Kelly may never know why her son was taken from her in such a cruel and senseless way. However, she has since named a star after Chris as a constant reminder of the light he brought to those around him.
Bro, all 3 of them niggas, bro, stood together and in agreement and joyous harmony after that man got shot. And they all went home, cracked over bills. Cheers, guys! Cheers, guys! We did it! And 2 of them niggas walked free, bro. And one of them only got 20 years, bro. Bro, justice for fucking Scott. I'm so sorry. Sky. Justice for Sky, bro. Chris. Justice for Chris. It says it on my screen. Jesus Christ, bro. And I pray that mother finds healing in the tragic situation, bro. That'd be a video.